what I'm saying? Like make me feel weak. They're making a puss of me. Swak, ik zeg. Swak. How come as a friend you want to make me feel swak and bully me about my past? That's not being a friend. Anyway. You're picking on my vulnerable moments and you're manipulating me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Taking advantage of me. People have done this for years, in my life, and I didn't know. You know why? Because I trusted them as friends and family. What did I do to you? Call yourself a man. Oh. Anyway. So this is the whole rape scenario cases. Little did I know that people are looking at me as a rapist 2 times. I didn't know this. They had me shut down in the system with my work, my career, and my future, and my kids. Yeah, Claudia Fate Stark, I think she's on Facebook. I think she just had a baby. I saw Claudia. It must have been 2013. Right, at Tucker's. In town. On the corner of fucking Wellington Street. And this other street. It's a Chinese joint. Or Japanese. I used to always go there. I saw Claudia walking one time. Nice tight jeans. Looking nice, beautiful girl, you know. And she had a helmet, a motorbike helmet in her hand. And she was with a guy. I noticed her, but I didn't bother like interfering with them and stuff. I left them there while I was eating. Little did I know, they were orchestrated to be there in my life. She's carrying a fucking helmet, he said. This is the way the system thinks. Because I got my dick caught in my missus's butt by mistake and Charlene's, and these scenarios happen, and they think I'm a rapist 2 times. They've got Claudia there with a helmet, right? I'm not sure how to tell you the story in the right order. Okay, I'll tell you how. I've never discussed Claudia with anybody in my life. Right? Fucking years ago, it said David Lee, Mark Creek, Byron, Ivor, fucking Dylan, what's his name? Fucking Jason. They used to come in, all Rudy's brothers. We all used to hang out together, you know. They used to come there, Rudy's brothers and that. Oh, my brothers too. You know, and one time we were talking and we were laughing. I was discussing this to myself. I was laughing because Mark Creek said one time that he put it in Claudia's butt, right? And he reckoned, hey, and it just popped in, and just right in, you know? Yeah, exactly. You know how he talks and he laughs. He's very funny, Mark Creek. And I remember, hey, we all just cracked up laughing, you know, David Lee, myself, everybody, we just started fucking laughing, you know, this and that. Just laughing at the scenario, you know what I mean? Yeah, so the system's heard me discuss this. I've never discussed this with anybody. I've never discussed this. So how do they know all the shit? Like I said, they can hear what I'm thinking with their technology. And this was Mark Creek and Claudia at that time. I mean, we didn't even know Claudia. We weren't really laughing at Claudia. We were just laughing at the scenario and the way he said it. Yeah, exactly. Hey, this fucking wine, this, that. So people have added this together with everything they've got with me, my missus, photos, Charlene, this and that. You know, they think I'm maliciously laughing at making a mistake once with my wife. You know what I mean? Or they think I think the serious scenarios are funny. So this is what happened a long time ago. And we were all laughing there. Mark Creek, myself, David Lee and all that. Everybody. So now the systems heard me discuss this to myself. Right? So they've got Claudia there now with the bike helmet. Oh. So this is relative to the helmets of the dick, basically. They've seen what thoughts they evoke in my mind. This is relative to like your helmet. You know what I'm saying? And she's got her tight jeans on and this and that. So they start trying to see if they can evoke memories of anal sex or something, or whether I see Claudia, if this is what I think. Not the fucking case, except fucking nice, beautiful girl, and I used to see her. She used to be Aaron's girlfriend, you know? But the system's testing me now to see what I think when I see Claudia, and she's got a helmet in her hand and this and that, tight jeans, looking like her, you know what I'm saying? They diplomatically get away with these situations because all they got to say is like, what, she's just wearing nice jeans and a helmet and this and that. But it's orchestrated to be a psychological mind game, etc. To see what memories or thoughts they evoke in me about the scenario a long time ago. Absolutely ridiculous, etc. So this is why I saw Claudia there. The system's been playing these games for years. I was clueless. They would have got nothing out. When I see Claudia, I don't think of that. I think of one beautiful woman, beautiful girl. Me and Claudia hooked up one night. She came over with Candace in Vic Park. And I still try to be, you know me, I'm a gentleman with women pretty much. I asked her to dance and stuff. This is in my lounge room. You want to dance and this and that, you know. Trying to charm her. I laugh about it now because of the dog, you know. And anyway, we didn't really dance. We just went to the room and carried on with the night, you know. So me and Claudia, we hooked up before, you know. I always thought, you know, she had really nice titties, you know, and nipples and that. But the system thinks I'm a deviant. So if I say something like that, they think I'm perverted-minded because I think she had beautiful tits and nipples. Perfect. You know what I mean? If I say something like that, if I think something like that, they bully me. See? They try to make me feel like I'm a dirty cunt. You know what I mean? Oh, she gave them to me and they were beautiful and I liked them. Oh. You know what I'm saying? I only have great memories about them. About everybody in my life. People are treating me like I'm some kind of sinister arsehole. So her being in my life was relative to all these other situations, bro. The Charlene, Murphy, the rape situations. Me and Selwyn. Me and Selwyn. See, so the system thinks I'm a rapist and that a couple of times, and they're siphoning all these things from my past about me, and they've put me in a category of, they've fucked me. So they know they're going to fuck me, my leg. They think I'm a pervert. They don't want me to jump fences, this and that. Behind the facade of everything looking normal, oh, they've got me fucked, etc. They've got me fucked. I'm broke. I'm on the dole now. Trying to live a life they've organized for me. What was I going to say? I'll get these scenarios out of the way. Me and Selwyn one time. This is long time ago, 20-something years ago, he said. We were still doing our apprenticeship, so he must have been about 22 or something. We used to stay in Queen's Park there. Funnily enough, fucking Rob, the dealer from Indonesia, the Indonesian trafficker, he stays just across the road from the street we used to stay in Queen's Park. Prince Street, I think it is. It might be Prince Street. Yeah, bro. Another coincidence. See, because me and Selwyn one night, we hooked up with these cherries, right? Now someone said to me, like a cherries, young cherries. We were still young too. Now fucking someone said to me, I say fucking check this, you ever heard of fucking guiding brake fluid or whatever, you know? Gooi some brake fluid in a glass, this and that, and it fucking gets them like a dick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fucking, I've never heard of shit like that. It's, you know what I'm saying? So Selwyn was tuning me this. So Selwyn got this brake fluid, right? He put it around the rims of the glasses of these cherries, right? This is when we were young, fucking down Stony in Queen's Park. Now, I watched him do this. Now, I've never heard of this kind of shit before. And he's saying to me, hey, yeah, this will get them fucked, you know, make them like a deep drunk and shit, you know. So I'm not thinking anything of I'm not thinking of how the system would look at it and what this portrays you as. So anyway, we had a lucky night. Nothing happened to the fucking cherries. They were all fine and whatever. And we ended up walking them home like gentlemen, and they fucking never checked them again. You know what I'm saying? So nothing happened in that sense. But now the system's looking at me and they've been siphoning this information from me. They already know all this. I've never discussed this with anybody. FBI technology, bruh. FBI style shit going on. Anyway. So this makes you a fucking... So in reality, the system's heard me discuss this with myself. Because they've been following me around and listening to me. Because they think I'm a pedophile and a rapist. So they've focused their technology on me, where they can hear what I'm thinking, right? Because I go out to these places, I dabble a bit, and they think I'm the sinister kind of person. So they've been listening to what I think. So apparently they think they've got reason to listen to what I think. Basically, it's an invasion of my privacy. And this has been happening for years. I only realized they know what I'm thinking. 2017. This is last year. This is since 2011 they've been doing this. They've been following me around. So when the system looks at this, it's like dropping roofies in someone's glass. It's drugging women and raping them, basically, their intent. So it's serious fucking crimes. Now, this is something when we were boys, and I didn't have fuck all to do it. Selwyn was showing me this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't any harmful intent. It was young guys just doing silly stuff. You know what I mean? I think we were like 20 or something. So now when the system's heard me discuss this with myself, they've gone, hey, there's another thing. Fucking drugging women and raping them. Intent to drug women and rape them. They think that I drugged Hailey or gave her something. This is what they imply to me. This is what they say to me and insinuate. Because they've heard stories like this. And one time with Selwyn and myself, we were in Vic Park, and Byron and everybody, a few people, we smoked some hypnol on some weed. Hey, oh fuck, don't even remember that. You know what I'm saying? So they've heard these stories from fucking 20,000 years ago, except. And they fucking fucked my whole life up in this future, in 20 years later. They treated me like I'm some kind of criminal and rapist, that I've gotten away with all these crimes and treating women like pigs. If you ask any woman I've been with, etc., I'm pretty sure they'll tell you I'm a gentleman. Anyway, so this is another story with Selwyn, and it's all based on drugging, raping, and all the sexual fucking things, etc. I didn't know that people are pointing the finger at me with all these kind of crimes. I've got nothing to do with any of these things. I made one mistake, or two mistakes, that was unintentional. And as far as I knew, I thought it was over and we had discussed it and spoken about it. The systems came back and made me fucking arsehole. They've blocked me from women. They've got women to treat me like an idiot, like a cunt, like they're scared of me. To stigmatize me with like I'm a bad guy or I'm a rapist to women. This word keeps coming up too often for my liking, you know what I'm saying? But I've been hit with this word for the last year and a half every single day. And it's not nice, man. I've been a good guy all my life. And Rob too, again. Rob, he had these upskirt pictures. He kept saying to me, I've got these upskirt shots of when he's going to, because he said in Indonesia there's all lakacheris there and he gets these prostitutes and that, you know. And so when he's walking up the stairs, he gets upskirt shots of them, you know, up their skirts. And I thought to myself, well, that's stupid. If you're going to fuck her, why do you need upskirt shots? Or what's that, you know? Why would you do that? Little did I know, he's trying to see what I've got to say about upskirt shots because they think this is what I do because I've had photos on my phone from the internet of upskirts, celebrity upskirts, tennis stars upskirts and whoever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's showing me these pictures on his phone. He wants to see what I think, whether I want to see them and go, hey, yeah, shot, oh yeah. Or whether, yeah, I do that or something like that, you know. They all fucking testing me out like cops. But they're selling me fucking drugs. You know what I'm saying? What are you, a detective? You're a cop. You know what I'm saying? Who are you working for? Because everybody's treating me like a fucking idiot, making a cunt of me. And the systems accuse me of being this vile creature, except. And he is always whining about his missus and his kid. Whining about his missus and his kid. And in this last year, I realized that my brother, Rob, Craig, Dave, Ken, my neighbor, they were all oppressing me and they were trying to depress me by oppressing me. And every time I was with them in their lives, they showing me and telling me how shit their mistresses are, how shit their friends are. They surrounded me by depression and stress. Everybody's making like their life is so hard. You know, my brother, his missus is bugging him and the kids and this and that. With Ken, his missus is a bitch and she does drugs and he's kicking her out and she was always getting kicked out and this and that, you know. Dave was always at the park. Oh, yeah, I'm having a fight with my missus. She's down at I'm down at the park and yeah, she's at home and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Craig, my bra's from Graf, this and that, you know, everything. Yeah. Everyone's talking fucking shit to me. They're picking on me because of my kind nature, you know, because I'm a timid character. So they're all surrounding me by crap, except trying to depress me and surround me by fucking stress and negativity. You know what I'm saying? I realized this in the last year. That's what everybody in my life was doing to me. Why? You know what I mean? Why? Why are you all doing that to me? They're trying to stop me from shining or being my great character, my great self. They all come with orchestrated plans and oppressing me from being, you know, the person that I am. All by fucking planning it, say all a strategy. Why? What that done to you? What you need to block me for? What you need to make me look like a cake for? Fucking, I couldn't believe it when I realized all this crap, man. They all disappeared. They all gone out of my life. I'm broke, busted on the dole. Yeah, no friends and no family. I only realized this after everyone's come into my life, fucked it, and they've gone. Holy shit, man. Everyone's working together. The system, the cops, transit, the security companies everywhere, Woolworths, drug dealers, my mother, my brother. How the fuck does that happen? My work companies, my work colleagues, everyone's focused on me to make me fail and make a cunt of me. Why? How? What the fuck has been going on? I don't even know. How come everybody else knows but I didn't? How come everybody else knew? Every fucking drug dealer knew each other. My mother, everybody knew each other. They knew they were playing this game with me, but no one informed me. So I can be a part of this game. And I can face you, and I can tell you, and I can show you how good I am. How come everybody was against me in this game? What the fuck did I do to you, and you? How? How? I'm fucking sitting there innocently minding my own business, trying not to interfere in people's lives, except they all came and fucking interfered in my life. I wasn't even doing anything to nobody. I wasn't even connecting with anybody. Fucking, I'm flabbergasted. Anyway, let's go on with this fucking story. Sorry, it just gets to me a bit, man. Anyway, my resume, all spelling mistakes. It wasn't even going to where it was supposed to. They cut me out from all my fucking jobs. I had another job. I went to One Key Resources. I was going to with BECTEL. Let me get a drink. My mouth's getting dry. One Key Resources. Charles was the guy in my contact there. Organized a well test for me. I flew over to Sydney for a day. Went to do a well test. When I got to Sydney that night, I organized for Mohammed to pick me up, this and that. But that night there was this laka cherry there. I was taking a walk to Woolworths to get some chocolates or whatever, and I saw this laka cherry by the hotel. And she was walking.